Hey everybody, Decent Eddie here. Hey, it's week 5 now, and if you thought week 3 was nuts, I'm just sort of wondering what you thought about week 4. Week 4 was kind of crazy, like way crazy. We had a decent week though here on the money lines. I mean, we're at 85% on my confident picks at 22-4 for the season, and we're at a kind of almost acceptable but still under last year's number on all games on the money lines at 43, 20, and 1. We got that tie in there. So 68% on all games for the money line. The spread and over-under picks are still kind of a work in progress for me this year, which is kind of weird. Way under last year's numbers. So I kind of have started to wonder, now go with me on this here for just a minute, if the math that we're using, had been using for years, books, me, other guys too, on the over-under, if maybe that's been skewed a bit because of the new kickoff rules, along with the new techniques that we're seeing on kickoffs. Now, I mean it, seriously. I mean, maybe some of you guys have seen this with the new changes, but field position matters, and the variation on opening field positions are wider than they've ever been, and that trickles down to scoring probabilities at the ends of drives, both to the good and the bad. It's nuts. But anyway, hey, do me a favor, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, please. That would be awesome. Hey, don't forget also, even if I've been doing this for about 20-ish years and I'm pretty decent at it, be smart with your money if you're going to be stupid with your money, all right? Don't take what I say or what anyone else doing this says on faith alone, and do a little bit of research on your own before you put money on things. All right, let's look at Thursday's game. We got the 49ers and the Rams. We have two NFC West rivals battling it out at SoFi. This is a decent Eddie suboptimal pick by the numbers, favoring the Rams with the 7.181 differential. So far, my suboptimal picks are hitting at like a lukewarm 61% this season. Not awful, not good, but, you know, 61%. But there are qualitatives in play on this game that make this kind of a sort of a confident suboptimal hybrid pick, if you take my meaning. The Rams have a market win probability of about 78%. The line has jumped on this from 5.5 to 7 points due to the mounting 49ers injuries news, most notably Brock Purdy's and others. The Rams are hot, though. They're riding a 3-1 against the spread record right now. Sean McVay's teams are a fantastic 8-1-1 against the spread on short weeks, which this one is. However, a move to the key number of 7 could make the 49ers the play, maybe. Now, some books are still showing 6.5, and I think it might move again before kickoff. So 7 might be a value play if you get in now. I don't know, but could be. I kind of suggest searching your hearts on this one. The 49ers defense is still a top 10 unit. Christian McCaffrey has historically done well facing the Rams, averaging about 135 yards from scrimmage per game. But is the 49ers run game what it used to be? 7 points in a divisional matchup where the underdog has covered 8 of the last 10 times could be a gift, but I'm cautiously leaning right now towards the 49ers at +7, but I'm still not completely sold. Reason being, the 49ers run game isn't what it used to be, and we've got those injuries. If the line was still at 5.5, it'd be Rams all day long, but it isn't, so that's why I'm kind of sitting on the fence. I'm going to wait to see if the line moves again closer to kickoff. The over-under is set at 46.5 points. For this week, let's look at what the numbers are showing us right now. The 49ers' red zone struggles and the Rams' reliance on the run are two specific factors that, when combined with the short week for both teams, kind of make the under look like a much better value than it might seem on paper. We're looking at a lower scoring variance game, I think. Both defenses are doing their jobs pretty well. The 49ers offense has struggled to finish drives, and the run game is not its usual dominant self, right? And while the Rams offense is potent, the strong defensive metrics on the 49ers side, both sides really, make me kind of want to lean towards the under. So, as a quick recap here, I'm taking Rams on the money line, even though it's suboptimal. We got those injuries on the 49ers side. I'm leaning right now towards the 49ers at 7 against the spread. I haven't decided yet, and I'm looking at the under 46.5 on the over-under. And that's it, guys, for this game. If we're talking about parlays, if you take Devontae Adams getting 30-plus yards receiving, Blake Corum getting 15 yards rushing or more yards rushing, and Matt Stafford getting 175 or more yards passing, your win probability by the books numbers is around 55%. I'll always endorse a 3-leg parlay with odds between -400 and -450, because if you do that, your odds, your probability, whatever you want to call it, it's kind of the same, right? They're going to be at or above 51%. Regardless of what you choose, I never recommend more than a 3-leg parlay due to the risks of combined probabilities. Remember, do not spend more than 10% of your bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. You want a great example of why you should never do that? Week 4 is a great example of why you should never do that. I came out ahead, but just barely. If I had gone nuts on my wagers, I'd be in a hole. Well, I wouldn't be in a hole, but I wouldn't be where I want to be, right? So never ever spend more than 10% of your bankroll in total across all your wagers in a day. Never ever chase losses. And if you need help with a gambling problem, check out my channel's description. I'm serious. All right. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you found this helpful at all, hit like, subscribe, tap the bell to get my picks. Follow me on Decent Eddie Picks on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, X, Decent Eddie Picks, spelled P-I-X. You can find me on TikTok. I posted team grades last week. I'll do it again this week, probably, maybe. We'll see how I feel about it. I will comment in-game thoughts, pre-game thoughts, sometimes post-game thoughts, but let's see what happens on Thursday. This is Decent Eddie signing off. Have an awesome day. Be amazing, guys.